baseball fans, and welcome. We're ready for MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the Miami Marlins going up against the Atlanta Braves. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Austin Riley, always exciting to see him in action. And it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat. He's racked up over 2,000 strikeouts in his career. He's such a competitor out in the mound. So fun to watch him work. I'm excited for this one.
As the lefty gets to work, Tim Anderson stands in now and watches strike one.
First pitch, 135.
Sale delivers. Bounced up the middle. Albies tosses to first. One up, one down.
Batting second.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And now, Brian De La Cruz. On the ground, out to short. Fletcher throws to first. Nice, efficient start to the afternoon. That's 2 out.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
2 outs, base is empty. Luis Arias, the next up for the Marlins. Sale, 35 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Ground ball left side and foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. Going to count 1 and 2.
This guy at the dish excels in 2-strike counts. Got to be careful with him out there on the mound.
And another ball. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
Stepping in, Jake Berger. Check swing, makes contact, but that's foul. Arise off of first with 2 away. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Marlins leave 1. And now the Braves will get their first crack at it. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Back here in Atlanta, and on the mound today, Yuri Perez. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of, you know, tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Acuna punches one foul right side. Here comes the 0-1. And that's down and away. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
The second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate.
Too much swing and miss in his at-bats recently, striking out nearly twice in each of the last 5 games.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Good eye in that spot. And the righty deals. And a foul ball. 1 out, base is empty.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one. Punched out the first 2 hitters of this ball game, and somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
And it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Braves go down quickly here, scoreless after 1. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for Miami, Jesus Sanchez.
With Chris Sale on the mound today for Atlanta, I was thinking a bit about his career and his expectations here with the Braves. I think the biggest change for him is the fact that he won't be required to carry the entire pitching staff. This team will be able to survive if he has one of those tough stretches.
To the right side, Albies gathers and throws to first. And a quick out, number 1.
Batting 6, the first baseman, number 25.
So digging in, Christian Bethancourt.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And first offering is fouled off. And Sale deals. Swing and a miss as he was out front. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with him.
Got him swinging. 2 outs, base is empty. Avisail Garcia up to the plate. Right side, hard hit. Olsen steps on the bag. Marlins set down in order. Nothing doing for the Marlins. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Back at Truist Park. Here's the 3rd baseman, Austin Riley.
3rd baseman.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off a Michael Walker fastball in his 2nd at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boo.
Corrals it. 1 away.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Michael
Harris. Next up for the Braves. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Oh, he hit him.
I got him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. 1 gone, runner at first. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Man at first, 1 away.
One ball, 1
Pitch
strike.
out, but no action. Right-hander kick steals. Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
And another ball.
Down.
Runner takes off. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Siggy, he definitely showed off the wheels there.
Yeah, and it turned out to be a bang-bang play. StatCast gives us the data, and that stolen base wasn't possible without that sprint speed.
Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Second inning here. No score. Up the middle. Throws to first in time. He made the pitcher earn that out after a long at bat.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a knock, but at the end of the day, it's a good at bat.
Here's Jared Kelnick. Late with the swing there.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him, gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
And that's too high. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one misses. 2 and 2. This to third. Berger whips it across. That's out number 3. 1 left for Atlanta. We'll move to the third with no score. Well, there's a sign from the crew chief. We are officially in a rain delay as they'll put the tarp on the infield and hope this one passes quickly.
Well, the goal is to resume play within the hour, so that leaves these managers with a bit of a decision. And will they be able to keep their pitchers in the game or not? So we'll have to see on the other side, folks.
Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now for the Marlins, Nick Fortes. Sale back to work. Ground ball right side. Gets it to first. One up, one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 39, Yuri.
Next is the pitcher for the Marlins, Yuri Perez. That one fouled off. Top of the third, no score. Next offering is downstairs. And that's in there at the knees.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Tim Anderson. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And they're at the knees. Strike one. Two outs. Ball one there. Fastball for a strike. Slowly on the ground to short. Fletcher. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And the Marlins down quietly. And we are still scoreless. Set for the bottom of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta. David Fletcher. And the pitch. And that is cut on and missed. And that's strike one.
You know, these Braves definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
A wind of the pitch. This one in the air right field. Garcia drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the pitcher.
And here is Chris Sale. Chris Sale off to a good start so far. The lanky left-hander from Lakeland, Florida. Base knock center field. And the pitcher with a base hit. Back to the top of the lineup. And next for Atlanta, Ronald Acuna Jr. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
And that one gets past the catcher. And now a man into scoring position.
Well, that right there erases the chance at the inning-ending double play. So good job on the bases to move up on the wild pitch. Changes the outlook of the inning in a pretty big way.
1 out and a runner at second. The next offering misses. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Wouldn't chase that time. Man at second. And he walked him.
Take your base.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
The batter, number 1.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit.
Albies.
Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Oh, 1 down. And a curve misses outside. Two on, 1 out. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
The 1-2. And down on strikes he goes. That's out number 2.
Now batting. The first
Here is Matt Olson. He's 0 for 1.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Popped up to the left into foul ground. He's got it, and that will end the inning. 2 left for Atlanta. Still no score. And we're back on to the 4th. And at the plate for Miami, Brian De La Cruz.
De La Cruz.
The pitch. De La Cruz, 27 years old, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. Out front and foul to the left side. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Got it. And 1 away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher on the same page right now.
Luis Ariz stands in, and he's already singled in this game. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
The wind of the pitch. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. Up the middle, Albies. The throw to first. And that quickly 2 away.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman,
Jake Berger, the next up for the Marlins. Flied to right his first time. That's off the mark, and it's 1-0. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the finale of this 4-game set. Next pitch is outside. Fastball for a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And it's ball 4. He missed down low.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Sanchez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-2.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
And now the lefty on the ground to the left. And that one handled. They get the force, and that is that. 1 left for Miami, and we're still knotted at 0. Back here in Atlanta, here's Austin Riley. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too.
Count 1-0.
That misses. 1-0.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power. But then if this hitter gets a strike or 2 on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And he deals. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-1.
1 strike.
Foul ball there. 2-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes, and very difficult to lay off.
Harris, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 2-2. 1 down, base is empty. And another ball. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. The line to kick the pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Sanchez ranging after it. 2 down.
The catcher,
Travis d'Arnaud next up for the Braves. grounded out his first time. And a base hit up the middle. And that extends the inning.
Number 24.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
2 outs, runner at first. Now it's going to be Jared Kelenic. On the ground, right side. Arise. Slings to first, and that is the inning. Braves strand 1 through 4, still tied. Zip, zip. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 5th, and now for the Marlins, Christian Bethancourt. Here comes a pitch. And that's outside.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a miss, and the count 1-1. Right through there for a strike. And that one in the air center field, and that'll get down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Dominant performance for him today, Boo. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced, so I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
And the batter now, Avisail Garcia, and fouled off. And now the 0-1 on the ground. And that one finds its way through. Kelenic with a quick throw back in. Runner holds at second, so another base hit could get us the first run of the game.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on a pitch like he did right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. Nick Fortes now at the plate. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one misses, and it's 1-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Sale ready. Fought off foul. No outs, runners at first and second. To third, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. And that's 2.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
And now the pitcher, Yuri Perez. Went down on strikes his first time through. And clips the corner. kicks and deals. And he takes one right on the black. And the count is 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Back at Truist Park, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, David Fletcher.
Everybody favors we can live it up. You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning for we matching though. Everybody looking.
Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
You know, these Braves showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So in now is the Braves pitcher, Chris Sale. And there's the strike. All tied up. Last half of inning number 5. So now pinch hitter for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia.
And he's a right-handed bat, but he handles same-side matchups pretty well, so should give him a good at-bat right here.
0-1. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Got it by him for the K.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. Warning track, wall, and you can catch all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Pitcher's velocity, a changeup is really a break for a hitter. He got a BP fastball, did move a whole lot, and he absolutely tattooed it.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Yuri Perez gives way, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. New pitcher for the Marlins, Sixto Sanchez.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggling with free passes this year.
Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. And that's in the dirt. One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
And that one is in the dirt. Now 2-2. Two down, nobody on. And another ball.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. 2 outs. And that one off the inside edge. You walked him. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Now batting.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
So man aboard, Matt Olson getting ready to hit. Late on that fastball.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Righty to the plate. Strike 2. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Yanni Chirinos, the hard throwing righty, is up and loosening. Razoban also throwing. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. It's now 1-0. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Ronaldo Lopez. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. So the lineup flips over. Now it's the shortstop, Tim Anderson. And here it comes. And he pumps it a strike. And a pitch. Good eye right there. And a pitch. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. 3-2 now.
That's a really good take.
Brian De La Cruz to bat next. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
Brian De La Cruz, the next up for the Marlins. Inside, just missed. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And there's the strike. And that's outside. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Line drive. Jumps, but it's off his glove. Not in time. He's safe. One down. Luis Arias will hit next. 1 for 2. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Right-handed reliever. That one at the knees for a strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Left-hand hitter waits. And that just misses.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
The 2-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Righty delivers. Swing and a bouncer. Albies. Over to Fletcher. Throw to first, but he beat it.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Now a chance for Jake Berger.
Well, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Go with the tying run at first base. He's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
And that one fouled off. Arias, the runner at first with 2 gone. Strike in the outside corner, and it's 1-2. Stays alive. Next pitch is downstairs. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3. So 1 hit is all they get. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Austin Riley. And the right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. And that skips in the dirt.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
And the right-hander deals. And he grounds one back up the middle. A dive. Nice stop. Pretty nice play there.
What an acrobatic play right there. Knocks it down, throws from the seat of his pants, and just looks like he's playing in the backyard. He makes it look really easy.
Michael Harris next up for the Braves. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he'll pull in there with a stand-up double. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
Darno, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
And the righty deals. Pitch misses. Now 1-2. Hot shot to third. 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder,
Jared Kelvin next up for the Braves.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform, but at some point that starts to go away and you've got to produce at the big league level.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Filthy changeup right there, just pulled the string.
A big swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Swings and misses. The high heat too much on that one. 1 hit, 1 left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 1 and the Marlins nothing. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Jesus Sanchez.
Jesus Sanchez.
Lopez back to work. And there's the strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And now the first baseman, Christian Bethancourt. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And there's a ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
One down, base is empty.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And there's a foul ball. Trying to hold a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now the right fielder, Avisail Garcia. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
And the pitch. The other way, and it stays fair. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. Fortes having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
2 outs. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the frame. Marlins leave 1. They're down 1-0. And possibly a double switch coming now as a meeting taking place near the home plate area. Oscar Brazoban on the pitch now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup on the double switch. Jazz Chisholm Jr. He'll move into the 9th spot in the lineup.
Playing right field and batting number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
1-run game. Here's David Fletcher.
The shortstop, David Fletcher.
The pitch. Strike 1. Brazoban. In his 3rd season, he features a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. And the pitch. Gets him to chase after that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Anderson to first. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
So they turn to a bat off the bench for the pitcher, Marcell Ozuna.
And he's got a little pop in his bat, Drew. Don't sleep on him. He's hit some home runs in the past.
And first offering is fouled off. A little out front there as he swings through it. Action in the pen down there. Yanni Chirinos getting ready to go. 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. 2 gone now.
The right fielder, number 13.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
First pitch, not close. And misses inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. There's a swing and a miss.
2-1.
At the belt and fires. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That's back there. And that one's off the wall. And into second easily with a 2-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Two outs and 1 in scoring position. Next offering is in for a strike. Man on second, 2 down. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Swing and a miss, struck him out. 1 left for Atlanta, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. A.J. Minter.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. And he deals. That one's in there. It's 0-1. And now the lefty. That one off the mark, and the count is 1-1. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Back to the top of the Miami order. Tim Anderson digs in now. The shortstop takes the ball. with the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. On the ground to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. On to Olsen. That's 2.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Brian De La Cruz now at the plate, 1 for 3. Fastball catches the corner at the knees. The pitch. Out to short. Fletcher fires over to first. And that is that. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Andrew Nardi.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. He tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that one fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Got him swinging. Ugly cut on the slider for strike 3.
No, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how defensive hitters can become when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for mistakes somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Yes, my red tie with your red dress. We ain't even planning, but we matching though.
Riley at the plate now as he chases after that one.
0-1's the count.
And now the count is even. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next pitch is outside. Lined into right. And it's into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris. And a foul ball. That one ripped. That's back there. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab. Runner tags at second.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold onto it after contact.
Darno at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well done, drives in the run. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
So 2 down. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Jared Kellner. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-0. One run across in the frame so far here in the finale of this 4-game set. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. And strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Two outs.
2-2 now.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
Evidently not too impressed with that call, and it feels like he got squeezed on the outside corner, so he's making his case. You've got to be careful to pick your spots in terms of showing your frustration with the umpire, and he felt this was his time.
Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up to the heater, but the RBI single pushes across a run. Last chance coming up here for the Marlins. Back here in Atlanta, all set to start the 9th in this one. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Arias. Here comes the closer here in the 9th, Raisel Iglesias.
And he's done a great job keeping the ball in the park this year. The numbers stack up with some of the best in the game.
The wind of the pitch. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Iglesias, a former All-Star. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a sinker, and he works in a slider. Right-hander kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and fires. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Down the third baseman, Jake Berger. A strikeout and a walk. Little chopper rolls foul.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
The tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Righty to the plate. Got him. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
And now it's going to be Jesus Sanchez. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Ground ball left side, and that one finds its way through. They get it in quickly, so first and second now, one out.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pinch runner, John Birdie. And up next for Miami, Christian Bethancourt. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1's the count.
And ball one. And that's a base hit. Here comes the throw, and they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with one out.
Oh, that at bat had a lot riding on it. Certainly a pivotal swing of the bat in this ball game. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that. Really important at bat coming up now.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Nick Gordon. One out, the base is loaded, big spot for him. That one down the line, and it's just foul. That was close. And here it comes. Tap to first, down the line, and it's foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The pitch on the ground to first, and foul ball. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now only one out remaining. Nick Fortes, the next up for the Marlins. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And fouled off. So the tying run at second. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. This could end it. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that is the ball game.
These players just want to keep it rolling right now. You win this series, you got another team coming in, and you want to do exactly the same. Maybe even push a little further, get yourself a sweep. You know the fans are going to be behind this club. They've been playing really well, and these players, you can tell they feel the energy these fans bring to the ballpark.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by the Game of the Week. I'm John Shambi. We'll talk to you soon.
To apply ball game this afternoon for the victorious Atlanta Braves. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. For the Marlins, no runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 8 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes. Our paid attendance at Truist Park this afternoon, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.